Bonjour, this is Cyril from Work Smarter, Live Better. In this video, I want to share one very simple question that can make a big difference on how you prioritize and how you make some tough choice. When I work with leaders, one of the things I really challenge them is how they prioritize. And I'm trying to create a mind shift. The way most people prioritize is when is it due? Deadline is always at the front of mind. If you've got two things to do, something is due now and something is due in 3 weeks' time, most people will start with the one due now. And the shift I'm trying to make is impact. The question, which is very important, is what impact long term? And so looking at everything and saying, I know it's due now, I know it's due in 3 weeks' time, but which one will really have the most impact long term? Now, I want to go and add another layer to that question. And the layer was not something that I thought about at the beginning, but was shared by me in a really interesting book. A few years ago, a client of mine recommended a book called 4,000 Weeks from Oliver Burkeman. And Burkeman, in his book, wrote this book. The reason it's called 4,000 Weeks is because, on average, that's the amount of weeks you have to live. 4,000 weeks. They even do, I think there's a website called 4000week.com where you can go and buy a poster. You put your age and they give you a poster and it just shows how many weeks you have left. It's actually quite a scary thing to do. And in his book, Oliver challenged people. He says, life is a journey of decision. And some of the decisions you have to make are tough. It could be a tough decision. You are at a crossroads somewhere at work or in your personal life. It could be a very tough conversation that you know you need to have. And what happened is we've all become pretty good at procrastinating on those decisions. We've become all pretty good at finding excuse on those decisions. And so Oliver in his book recommends a simple question. Does this choice diminish you or enlarge you? Diminish you. Deep inside, you know it's not the right choice. You put yourself in a few weeks, in a few months, maybe in a few years' times, and you know that by doing this choice, down the track, it will diminish you, enlarge you. You know it's tough, but again, you put yourself in a few weeks, in a few months, sometime in a few years' times, and you know that it will enlarge you down the track. It will help you to grow. It will help you to choose the right path. For me, that added a layer to this impact. I always talk to people about impact long term, but this diminish or enlarge long term is also such a simple question that can help you to choose the right road. I can reflect on a few of very important decisions I had to make, and those decisions had a huge impact. And most of the time, for a few weeks, sometimes a few months, I have procrastinated on those decisions. And I wish I had challenged myself earlier with this, does that diminish you or does it enlarge you? So my question to you is, what tough decision are you procrastinating on at the moment? What tough choice are you finding excuse? And you should bite the bullet and ask yourself, does that diminish me? Or will that diminish me long term, or will that enlarge me long term? This is this week Work Smarter, Live Better tip. I hope you have a lovely day. À bientôt. Enjoy your day.